Organisations say only about a tenth of the aid that's needed is making its way into Gaza. And there are only 2 border crossings open into the Strip, both to the south, at Rafah and Kerem Shalom. Israel controls aid access for both, and humanitarian workers say there's only a trickle getting through via these routes. What is making its way into the territory, it's mostly gone by the time it reaches Han Yunis, and well before people in northern Gaza get to see any of it. UNICEF Ireland says malnutrition rates for children under 2 are much worse in the north, around 3 times what they are in Rafah. To get much needed supplies north, an increasing number of countries have started airdropping aid. There have been more than 20 airdrops in recent weeks, but organisations say this is only a stopgap solution. Cargo planes, they can drop dozens of tonnes per mission. This might seem like a lot, but it's far short of what's required. According to the World Food Programme, almost 1,000 tonnes of aid would feed around 500,000 Palestinians for 7 days. This means Gaza needs more than 4,000 tonnes. That's over 1 million kilograms of food weekly for the entire population. And airdrops can't come close to providing this. Another option to get supplies in is by sea. The EU and US are both looking at ways of setting up a maritime aid corridor, which would most likely run from the northwest of Gaza, coming in from Cyprus. While large quantities can be transported this way, it's more logistically challenging, given that the enclave doesn't have a functioning port. However, President Biden is expected to announce later that the US will construct a port on Gaza's coast for aid. But supplies would still need to be unloaded onto trucks at some point to transport further afield. But ultimately, humanitarian groups say that the only way to prevent widespread famine and disease in Gaza is for Israel to allow more trucks to bring food and other essential supplies into the Strip on the ground.